or to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos like this one. This first photo is showing the League of Nations Assembly, held in Geneva, Switzerland, 1930. This assembly was established in 1920 to prevent a future world war after the First World War. However, these efforts were not sufficient to prevent the World War II. Italian troops in Addis Ababa, 1936, from the Second Italo-Ethiopian War, which was referred as the Italian invasion by the Ethiopians. During this war, Italian forces used mustard gas against both military and civilians, which violated the Geneva Convention. And this is an image of an expanding bullet, also known as a dum-dum bullet, used by the Ethiopian army against civilian Italian workers, which was a violation of the Hague Conventions. The next image is Chamberlain, Daladier, Hitler, Mussolini, and Ciano pictured just before signing the Munich Agreement, 29th of September, 1938. This was an agreement included Nazi Germany, the United Kingdom, the French Republic, and Fascist Italy. It provided for the German annexation of part of Czechoslovakia called the Sudetenland, where more than 3 million people, mainly ethnic Germans, lived. Russian civilians leaving destroyed houses after a German bombardment during the siege of Leningrad. Now St. Petersburg, to 10th of December 1942. Czesława Kwoka was a Polish Catholic girl who was murdered at the age of 14 in Auschwitz. One of the thousands of minor child and teen victims of German World War II war crimes against ethnic Poles in German-occupied Poland, she is among those memorialized in an Auschwitz-Birkenau State Museum exhibit. Judges bench during the tribunal at the Palace of Justice in Nuremberg, Allied-occupied Germany during the Nuremberg trials. The Allies held the Nuremberg trials to prosecute Nazi Germany's officials for organizing invasions of European countries and perpetrating atrocities against their citizens during World War II. Heinrich Himmler, Ernst Kaltenbrunner, and other SS officials visiting Mauthausen concentration camp in 1941. The Mauthausen main camp was in operation from August 8, 1938, just a few months after the German annexation of Austria, until May 5, 1945, when it was liberated by the United States Army. December 1935 parade for Adolf Hitler at the LSSAH barracks in Berlin-Lichterfelde. Sepp Dietrich is on the far right. The LSSH guarded Hitler's private residences and offices, providing an outer ring of protection for the Führer and his visitors. German soldiers fighting the Polish resistance at Theatre Square in Warsaw, September 1944, during the Warsaw Uprising, which is a major World War II operation by the Polish underground resistance to liberate Warsaw from German occupation. It occurred in the summer of 1944, and it was led by the Polish Resistance Home Army, a father looking for his 2 sons that went missing during the war in Kosovo. The Kosovo conflict saw the forces of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, Serbia and Montenegro, who controlled Kosovo before the war, and the Kosovo-Albanian rebel group called the Kosovo Liberation Army. German army landing on Crete, Greece, May 1941 following Nazi Germany's desire to capture the island of Crete. It began on the morning of 20th of May 1941 with multiple German airborne landings on Crete. Greek and other Allied forces, along with Cretan civilians, defended the island. Picture shows young boys playing in the ruins of housing decimated in the Blitz of World War II. The Blitz lasted from 7th September 1940 to May 1941, when the German Luftwaffe bombed across